I don't know whether this part's confirmed yet, but I got it from a pretty credible source who's in the mix over there. This person told me it's not even about all the old beef that he had, because a lot of the dudes who he had, he snitched on or shot up or whatever, them dudes is like 60 years old. They're not trying to, shoot someone and end up doing life in prison. A lot of those dudes are dead. A lot of dudes are in jail. I had actually heard it was over a girl. It was some girl he had messed with, and the dude, he got into it with the girl's man or whatever. And, he's a disrespectful dude. He probably said some shit that he shouldn't have said. And that was that. I don't know whether this part's true. I'm not going to say that this is actually what happened, but I've been hearing this, and there's a few videos on YouTube you could see. And we'll see what happens, if and when they catch the person who did it. Because I don't know how you're not going to get caught. This was on a big public street by a police station, bunch of witnesses, cameras everywhere in Harlem. You talk about New York, Manhattan, they got 50 angles of that shooting. But hey man, I guess when the guy gets caught, you could post his bail if you want.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't in that. I ain't in that shit. I'm just, I'm just smiling. I ain't in that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit, that Alpo shit.
I feel you. Well, yeah, I mean, me and Alpo, we talked earlier in the year about doing an interview. And, we talked about a certain amount of money. I brought up an amount, that I thought was fair. And he said, all right, cool, I'll get back to you. He didn't get back to me. He made a video talking shit about me, talking, oh, Vlad only offered me this, fuck him, I'd never do it for that amount. And I'm like, you could have came back and just told me what you wanted as opposed to making a video about me. But it just shows the mentality of a dude like that.
Man, he was the most disrespectful ever, bro. Like, this dude, this dude took down some people, bro. Like, hurt some families, bro. Like, for real. People who looked out for him. He got rid of his soldiers, bro. People, bro, he was, Alpo was a slimy dude from the heart, bro. Like, and he was cocky with it. Like, that's a dangerous motherfucker, a nigga who cocky,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he admitted to killing 14 people. I remember I interviewed Kevin Chiles, who was one of the Harlem kingpins during that time, and Alpo actually snitched on him. And he compared Alpo to Ted Bundy. Well, Alpo ended up pleading guilty to killing 14 people.
Right.
That's just who he admitted to.
Right.
You actually compared him to Ted Bundy.
And again, this is my understanding as I evolved and understood, because he's a real likable guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people who know Alpo, we know him from Harlem. The person that he turned out to be is not the person that I was friends with. You know what I'm saying?
The serial killer.
Yeah. He ain't far from him.
Yeah.
He ain't far from him, motherfucker. Look in your face, you'll never think he a killer. Nice smile, you'll never think he a killer. Soon as you turn your fucking back, he shoot you on your fucking back or cut your throat.
Yeah.
Then go back on the corner the next day and play with your kids. And hug them and cry. It gonna be all right. Yeah, that's some Ted Bundy shit. I agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can tell you, him getting killed in Harlem was like the least surprising thing that happened in 2021. No one was shocked. Nobody. Everyone's like, okay, yep. No surprise here. Wasn't a whole lot of RIPs out there. You know what I mean? Like,
I ain't see no RIP.
I didn't see a single RIP.
I ain't see no lonely Alpo.
Right. I bet you at the funeral, no one's going to say, I bet you he's looking down at us right now, smiling. I bet you no one going to say that. Someone might say, I bet you he's looking up at us right now. Real hot. Sweating.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm waiting on Pay Full Part 2, man.
I know, right? That's going to be a classic.
Let's go, Dame. Put me in that motherfucker. Dame, put me in that motherfucker.